Hey guys, LightningBeyz here, and today we have part 4 of the 100 subscriber special showcasing all of my Beyblades. Now we are moving on to the Super King and Dynamite battle section. So first up we have, let me zoom in real quick. Oh, that's way too far. There we go. First we have Super Hyperion. I've used this so much. I've used this base so much, and when it first came out, I was super excited. I thought they were going to be huge, but then they came in and they were smaller than expected. But of course, I was like, how would that work? Because they would all need to be the same size because of the launcher-wise. And I've used and abused this bay pretty much. Same goes for the next one I'm about to showcase after this. We have Super Hyperion with the, what is it? Whatever this, I completely forgot what they're called, but the little chips in the middle. Then we have the 1A chassis and the, it's not extreme, that's the older one. This is like, I can't remember, but it's cool that you could still put the, that they made it so you could put the, what is it called, the parts, the X plus or the Z plus. And like I've said, I've used and abused this, so it looks like the rubber is pretty good, but it's flipped upside down. It's not, it's below the line of the plastic. So it'll hit the stadium and like everything will touch. Of course, this makes it so much crazier, but I think I'm gonna buy a new one of this in the next one. And the next bay I'm about to showcase. Because I could do a review on it, and I could, what's it called? Just use it to its best potential. Wait, let me actually show you guys this chassis real quick, because I've used this so much. That's chipped right there. Stress marks. Oh yeah, it's really chipped right here. A little bit of stress marks. Put them together. Wait. Why isn't it working? No. No way. No. Oh my gosh. It just broke. Oh, no. Super Hyperion. No. Gosh darn. Okay. Okay. Does it still work? Hopefully it still works with it. I don't think it will. I mean, it kind of works, but that tip is sticking. No, I gotta buy a new one now. Ah, man. No, no, no. Okay, okay. Gosh, man. I really want to use it for, like, the future battles I was gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna order one in, like, a week and a half. I'll order one in a week and a half. Because I do not have money with me right now. So I have to make that money somehow. Alright. Man, I really didn't expect that. Oh my gosh, I'm like really devastated from that. Alright. Alright. So next up, we're just going to be moving on to Helios. I forgot his name. It's King Helios, that's right. I got King Helios first, and he's probably my favorite bay. Like when it first came out, like my first Super King favorite. Of course, I have tons more favorites, but I mean like my top favorite. No, he's not my top favorite. Aeronite is, but he's one of my favorites when it first came out. Of course, it could change from 5 blade to 10 blade or 10 wing. This one has tabs that actually work. Got the 1B, 1 balance chassis. And why do I forget these names? I know it starts with a Z, I think. Zone, that's right, this one's Zone. The other one, Exceed. That's right, I remember now. So that's in 10 blade. Put them right alongside. You know, I'm going to put this one in commemoration. Next up, We have Ragnarok, or Glide Ragnarok, I should say. It's really smart what they did with wheel. So we have wheel revolve with the 1S chassis, I believe. If I could take it out. Yep, 1S. It's really smart what they did for Glide Ragnarok, or for the wheel itself. And they made the tab smaller. So you couldn't use it on like a Cho Z-Bay, and it would pass right by the burst lock, since this was the heaviest one. And if I put this together, I don't know why, but it feels really short, but it's pretty tall. Looks pretty tall. Got revolve. Next up we have Brave Valkyrie. Personally, I think he's better in 3-blade than he is in 6-blade mode, because you just need all the power, and it's 3-blade is better than 6, personally. And you can see, wow, that rubber took damage. I guess when I was fighting like my other Super King Beyz or Dynamite Beyz. Still pretty new, somewhat worn. Wow, that's really on there. What chassis is this? 2 attack. And evolution dash. Next up we have, ooh, what is this again? Can't be Nightmare, but it looks very much like Nightmare. Can't be a Lost, because that's the original. Guilty Luinor, or Guilty Longinus. There we go. Super heavy, left spin attack type, super sharp blades for that matter. I've noticed that my blades right here on the white part have smoothed out. Like now they're not as sharp, but they're still pretty hard considering the chassis. It's got, I believe, 3A. And this is a really heavy layer base because it has metal in it. Not layer, but ring. Ring, right? No, ring might be for the Dynamite battle. I'm not sure. You have the 3 attack. And one of the best, personally I would say one of the best attack type tips, because life after death and how good it is at just attacks. Shoot, I forgot what it's called. Destroy, that's right, destroy dash. Next up we have World Spriggan. Super round, super good bay. It is in free spin mode right now. Personally, I like it in free spin because it really works well with defense. Until this Unite Dash tip. Until the Unite Dash wears out, then I will keep it. Then I will put it in attack once it does. We are going to flip it to. Oh yeah, I forgot the tip where the center was metal. So we are going to flip it to left spin right here. And we'll put it in a fixed position for the chassis. Let me just fix it real quick. Align these blades. So now it's in the left attack position. So these are locked in place, cannot move them. And our last Super King, we have Death. What is the tip? Or not the tip, but the center called? Super heavy metal chip. Metal chip, yeah. But I forgot what it's called. I put this tip instead of the metal. Let me actually bring out the metal tip right now. Alright, so I have the metal driver right here. Metal Fusion. Still pretty much brand new. I did a test launch, but I did not like it because I do not want the metal right here to ruin it. But I will use it in tournaments if I ever even use Fusion in tournaments. But yeah, I'll use this so it won't burst. And so I put, still as tight, I put Fusion Dash instead. And I do have an extra one just in case this one like wears down to just an attack tip. I'll replace it with this one. Of course, this ring will keep it in fixed blade for the 2B. Forgot to say it was 2B, the 2B chassis. Got the red recolor. Let me know what this guy's name, because I forgot to name him. Let me know in the comments. So it's Death something. Place it in, and I just have to, I'm going to line the big blades. Fill clip in, there we go. Line the big blades to the right on these two sides. So it's still, wow, super tight. But with the, let's say we do the metal. It's kind of weak. What? Why is that weak? Oh my gosh, that was actually really tight. Why is that weak? What? It feels like slopes with the metal tip. That feels really weak. Oh wow, now it's tight. Ow. Okay, that one actually, like, it didn't hurt me, but it didn't physically hurt me, but it hurt me just for like putting it on and off. This one I actually feel the clicks. Yeah. Dash is better. I know this looks nice, but like this looks good as well. It really accents this top purple. It's just better so I don't ruin it. Alright, so we will now be moving on to the Speedstorm section. Let me move these guys around. Alright, so first up we have my first ever Speedstorm. I got this for Christmas like 2-3 years ago. I believe it's kind of loose. Yeah, it's kind of loose, but it's still really good defense. These rollers, they do not feel like regular plastic. It almost feels like rubbery plastic. Super good Speedstorm Bay. Has Hurricane Universal or Universal Metal. I have to clean that. You know, I'll clean that right now. Alright, so I cleaned it the best I could, but it still won't come off. Just with the same case as the Hypersphere Bay. Super round defense type. Oh, that's right. This one you can't just click out. I mean, you can, but you have to pull these tabs out so you could pull it out easier. I completely forgot. So here is the QR code. Can I put them on without? I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah. Now it's like extremely light. I'm glad that they didn't do a normal Hurricane. Only because it would be super hard to put it on. And they already had the mold, so it was just easier. Next up we have Raid Luinor. Raid Luinor. There we go. Almost sounded like it said rain. Got Destroy High Destroy Metal. But that felt kind of loose. I guess because I use them so much. Pull the tabs out. Here's his QR code. Why does the slopes look kind of loose? I don't know. Let's actually compare the parts since I have them. So we have the layer base looking really nice, really very similar, like it's very on point. Of course, all of them have like the built-in chassis almost, the chassis look. The destroy drivers, of course, it'll always be accurate. And last but not least, the chassis. Well, the forged disc in this matter. So here are the metal blades, and this right here would be the metal blade, so it'd be like this. Got the 3A forged disc and the 3A chassis. The size comparison is crazy, like you could just fit one inside. Let me try something. If I get Ragnarok, take out his 1A chassis, or 1S, put it on Luinor, put the forged disc and his driver. How does that look? There we go. It looks so small. It works, but it's so weird. It works for some reason. To me it works. Like the way it looks. So let's just put these guys back together here. Put them right up front there. Next up we have my homemade combo for Glide Ragnarok. Glide starts with a D, I think. I was about to say a Pokemon name, Donphin, something like that. Unless that is the correct name. I don't know. We got wheel, or Hasbro's wheel. You could tell because obviously the weight and the whatever that's called, like the little tabs. And we have revolve metal. Let me take out the QR code. Wow, well, that one just slipped out. Like that barely clips on. Like I could literally just, yeah, it's just super easy. Oh my gosh, I keep dropping the forged disc. Let me move this one to the side because lighting's better. Next up we have Spear Achilles again. Spear Valtryek. With the, whatever this is, the L. Can't remember. And a recolor of Universal. Here's the QR code. That's cool that they could stand. Like, this is them normally laying down, but with Universal, you just stand taller. Next up, we have my kind of makeshift Fafnir. We have Hyperion, or Helios, my bad. It is Mirage Helios, and this rubber, wow, I love this rubber so much. Like, this is the softest rubber I've ever seen on any bay. With ring and nothing. I really expected this nothing to actually move when I first saw it come out, but it's molded. It's molded on there. So here is the QR code. And so of course it spin steals really well. Where'd the tip go? There we go. And then next up we have this really good colorway, the purple Minoboros with the Fusion High or Fusion Speedstorm. That's what it's called. It's Fusion Speedstorm. I was trying to remember. With the ratchet disc and the, what's it say on there? Lift. The lift what is it called? QR code. I think it's the, yeah, I can't, the lift frame, that's what it's called. Oh, it's not lift spin, I was trying to put in lift spin for some reason. Then we have this bait. I can't believe I forgot the name already. I think it starts with an R. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember. I know Left Burst just hates, or I don't know if it's Left Burst or it's, I don't know who, but someone hates this bait. Another channel. This is Swipe, a Hasbro exclusive, along with, I believe that's a cell, right? S? Yeah, I don't know. I think it just might be a cell. I'm gonna say it's a cell. Oh, it's probably Survive. Oh, that would make sense. Of course, these come out right there. And last but not least, for Speedstorm, we have Giga Gaianon. Can't remember the Hasbro name for it. With Merge Hypersphere, Merge Speedstorm, Arrow Speedstorm, or Arrow Dash, There's that QR code. This bay is like insanely light. Like, it is super light. I mean, it got some weight, but it's pretty light. So that is it for the, can you just stay? There we go. That is it for the Speedstorm slash, what is it called? Speedstorm slash Super King. Now let me get these out of here in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I just got those guys out of there. Now we have the Dynamite Battle. And first up is my first ever Dynamite Bay, which I got really lucky for, because I only got one. I only bought, I believe it's, I don't think it's from this pack, but it's from another pack that had Ragnarok in it. And that's the only time I've ever bought that mystery pack, and I got this bay. I was like, oh my gosh, and it was going for 60 bucks at that time. I think it still does. But it's insanely rare, and I'm insanely lucky to have this. But it is Cyclone Ragnarok, that's what it is. With, I forgot what it's called, Giga, right? Giga and Rise. Now, this combo is actually pretty good. Comes with 3. Obviously, it doesn't come with 3, it comes with 2, but I switched it out for another bay. So I'll just change it in high mode for now. Just because why not, right? I did the Hasbro way by putting it in reverse. Let me actually flip this around. Super tight. And there's high mode. Next up we have the Devil Blade, or it's what's his name? I have his box. Like right there, I have his box. Zoom in there. Push this back. He's right there. Yeah, it does not. Oh. GMB3? Huh? Oh, the tip is Mobius. Yeah, 3 is the armor piece. Yeah. So that's what it came with. So it's... Yeah, but I never read the name. I forgot what it's called. Belial, there we go. Devil Blade Belial. And now these are 2 really rare ones. Devil Blade Belial and Cyclone Ragnarok in red. And this is the blue one. They only had the Devil Blade in the Koro magazine. This one I really use and abuse this one. Oh wow, those are major dents. No, yeah, but they only came out in the Koro magazine. And so that the fact that they released it within... Whoa, fix that. The fact that they released it in a random booster, that's what they're called, is awesome. And of course we have the 2 armor, which came on Cyclone. I want to put it on to try to make it a little bit more accurate and buy the parts. And it has Nexus, which I believe, oh, Giga came on here. Giga came on here, and Nexus came on that one right there. Nexus came on that one. So then as soon as I got this one, I changed it. And these, the way I got these were just random boosters. Like, I just randomly got it. This colorway looks super nice for Mobius. Like, I did not even buy these separately. Like, I literally bought them in a random booster. Like, I didn't do it on purpose. Like, I just randomly pulled them. And now we'll be moving on to Hasbro. I only have 2 Dynamite battles. I need to buy more. But now we'll be moving on to Hasbro. And it's the only Hasbro I have. And you've seen it in previous videos. Dynamite Belly Out. Or Dynamite... What does it say in the box there? It's right there. Let me get that. Zoom in. Destruction Bellfire. That's the name. Put this. There we go. So we have Destruction Bellfire here. With Nexus, 2 armor, and the Quake/Survive driver. So now what you gotta do is push the armor out first. Then you gotta twist it. There we go. And here is the QR code. Wow, it's such an interesting QR code. Switch it to high mode. You just get the armor, or the ring. Put it underneath. Twist the opposite way. Put the plastic armor on top. Put Nexus, and yeah, we'll keep it in Quake, so it could be pretty tall. So now there it is. That's the only 3 Dynamite / Quad Drive Beyblades I have. That's pretty much it for this video. Like, subscribe, comment any other video ideas I should do. Like I said, that's pretty much it. I'll see